Good morning, everybody. It's Doc Green, the Road Scholar, coming back at you. I don't know if y'all been watching or not, but Joe Biden had a speech the day before yesterday where he said we no longer have a trucker shortage. He claims because of his infrastructure bill getting passed by Congress and his deals with Walmart and USPS or UPS and all those and FedEx, that all of a sudden he no longer has a trucker shortage. Somehow it's been a week since the infrastructure bill passed, and somehow we have trained over 70,000 truck drivers in a week and got them on the road, and they are moving. According to him, that there is no trucker shortage anymore. Isn't that funny? Anyway, guys, I just want to let you know, you need to think about things and think about what they say and how they say it and everything. He's saying that everything will be on the shelves. Shelves will be completely stocked before Christmas, and you'll be able to get little Johnny, his little Chinese-made toy and all this stuff, all because you passed his infrastructure bill the other day. Oh, man, how great it is. The world is fixed, people. And I also want you to realize he did something else. Check this out. Remember that mandate he had, that vaccine mandate that was supposed to go into effect here this week or something? It's been postponed. He doesn't want the mandate till after Christmas. We're going to wait till after Christmas before we do the mandate. In other words, it's okay to have everybody working and getting everybody sick, if that's what's happening, as long as we wait till after Christmas. So all you guys that are going into the malls and everything and packing together and everything, there is no vaccination mandate right now. It has been postponed to him. He has told all the companies and everything, let's wait till after Christmas so we can get the economy going again. Because now all of a sudden the economy means something to him. People, you need to start thinking, using your noggin, start spreading the word, spread this video. Let people know what's actually happening out here, because most people don't get it. They don't understand how long it takes us truck drivers, and most of the guys watching my channel are truck drivers. Most people don't understand that it takes a month to a month and a half, minimum 3 weeks. I've seen some little bull donkey school or something to get through CDL training and then go get your license. Then you got to get hired. Then you got to go through orientation. And then you got to go, all these new drivers have to get experience with these bigger companies and stuff for about 4 to 7 weeks before they get their own truck. But all of a sudden, because his infrastructure bill was passed, we no longer have a trucker shortage. Wow. But here's the sad part. Most of the American public doesn't understand about truck drivers. So guys, y'all need to spread this video around. Let people know it takes a lot longer than a week to get 70,000 truck drivers on the job. This guy is he is a complete moron, which I don't believe he is. I think he's just senile. I don't think he's a moron. He was very intelligent in his younger days. Still didn't agree with his policies, but he was at least smart enough to know, how to pass BS along. Well, let's call it pass his bullshit along. But now, all of a sudden, guys, we're all good to go. America's fixed. And also the vaccine isn't all that important now. The most important thing right now is that we're going to wait till after Christmas before we make the vaccine mandatory. So I want you guys to think about that real hard for a minute. It's just amazing how many things can go wrong in our economy. And then on top of that, you're still talking about shutting down that other pipeline coming out of Canada. Line 5, but that's no big deal. Your gas prices, they're expected to go up over the next 2 years. He already said that, so at least he was honest about that. They are going to go up because OPEC wouldn't agree with them. However, OPEC has agreed to start producing another 400,000 barrels of oil by December. I think that's mostly because the price of oil is going up now and where they want it to be. So now they'll start pushing a little bit more out each time until they get up and still keep the price up real high. And the funniest part? OPEC members, the members of OPEC even looked at the Biden administration and said, you have enough oil. There should be no energy crisis. The reason there's an energy crisis is because there's not enough supply. However, that's because America shut down a lot of its federal land leases and everything and put all these restrictions and everything in place, so we're not producing oil. And we didn't finish the Keystone Pipeline, so we're not producing oil. And now we're going to shut down another one and talk about shutting down another one. So the demand is going to keep going higher and higher and higher. Now, why would a president of the United States want to purposefully make your fuel prices higher, because then you get more dependent on the government, and you start, but like OPEC, like he's begging OPEC for oil, we start begging our government for oil when there's no need to be begging our government for oil. We have the oil, and we, the people, should be demanding we start producing our oil again. And here's another funny part about that whole oil thing. Do you realize America is now tapped into its emergency reserves to export oil? Go look it up, people. I'm not lying to you. Go look it up on Google. That was a CNN report talking about how we are now using our emergency reserves to start exporting oil to some of the lower countries and everything that need it. What the hell is this man thinking? We need it. And be honest with you, there's not really enough oil in the reserves to last more than a month, month and a half if we went to full-fledged using it here. But the truth is, we don't need to even use it in the first place. We have plenty of oil that we're just not tapping. The wells are already drilled. The natural gas, we have that in abundance. The wells are already drilled. We just need to start producing it. We have more places that we can be getting it from on these federally protected lands. By the way, guys, I would much rather trust our technology for drilling and keeping things safe than trust Russia's technology, which, as I mentioned in a video before, the Biden administration has removed restrictions so that Russia can build a pipeline from Russia down into Europe, which means they're getting allies over there, and we're losing allies. We're losing our influence, we're losing our allies and everything, because this man wants you so dependent on the government that you start passing these ridiculous bills that he wants, and he's going to turn our country socialist. There's a reason he wants you dependent on the government. There's a reason he sits there and gives out money to people not to work. And but all of a sudden now he wants to, he's going to boost the economy. He's not boosting the economy for Christmas and postponing the mandate in order to boost the economy. He's postponing the mandate so that it look like the government's doing something. Oh, yeah, the government's looking out for us now. Finally, he's looking out for us. He's not looking out for you. It's a temporary postponement on that vaccination mandate. As soon as Christmas is over, all these people who didn't think they're going to have it are going to have it. And he doesn't mind firing you after that because it won't hurt as much, because he's got a lot of people on his side because the stores are packed again. And that's another thing you need to think about. How all of a sudden are these stores going to be packed again if just because we got 70,000 truck drivers, brand new truck drivers out of nowhere? It's not, people. Because of the vaccination mandate being postponed, that means there's going to be enough people in the warehouses and in the supply chain to be able to get the product into the stores on time, which I still don't think is going to happen, because you look at the docks out there in California, they're still not going at the capacity he thinks they are. Or I don't think he thinks they are. I think he knows damn good and well they're not. He's just trying to blow sunshine up America's ass in order for us to think what a great job he's doing when all of us know better. The economy's not doing any better. Things are not going to be moving any faster. We don't have new truck drivers. We don't have 70,000 new truck drivers out here. And the only thing the vaccination mandate postponement is doing is getting him through a rough spot in the holiday season, because there's a lot of Americans would get pissed about that. And I really don't think it's going to get us through it like he thinks it will. He's just praying and hoping it does something to get people off his ass for a little bit. But as soon as this is over with, vaccination mandates go back in place, people are going to be losing their jobs, which means they're not going to be able to make their house payments, which means the housing crisis is coming. I know a lot of people say, oh, no, you talk to a lot of real estate agents, they'll say, oh, no, it's not slowing down at all. No, it's not slowing down at all yet. But as soon as people start losing their jobs over these vaccination mandates and everything, it will. They can't make their payments. So when the bank forecloses on them, the banks get too many properties, they're going to have to start letting these houses go for cheaper in order just to get their books back in balance. So guys, I want y'all to pay close attention to what's going on in the economy. I want you to realize that we never had a trucker shortage. Just like I said in another video earlier, other truck drivers have said too in their videos and everything, there was no trucker shortage. This was all manufactured in order to make the people more dependent upon the government and make it look like he's saving something that the infrastructure bill cannot fix like he thinks it will. I'm sorry, it just won't. Anyway, guys, I want to get out here and let y'all know that what's happening. Let y'all know that according to the President of the United States, the POTUS, the supply chain is fixed. Stupid. Deuces, guys.